Hey there, my name's Paul and this is Out of Neutral, a weekly vlog where we look to the Bible to get in gear and follow Jesus into the life he came to make possible. Today I want to talk about how to leave a 5-star review for Jesus. Now, when our dryer broke down last summer, I was faced with one of those buying decisions that I wanted to get right. I looked at ads, studied manufacturers' websites, read some comparison guides. But I knew that as detailed as all of those were, they were all written by people who were paid to explain a point of view. And so I didn't feel my research was complete until I read the consumer reviews of my top contenders. What did people love? What did they find annoying? What surprised them? Reviews can help you find a trusted book or a better plumber or avoid a restaurant with terrible service. The only thing better than an online review is a personal one. When someone you trust tells you about their experience with a great product or a fabulous service, it can help overcome a lot of doubts. And the same is true when we tell others about our experience in meeting Jesus. In fact, the Bible says we should leave him lots of reviews. Let me explain. Peter's first letter was addressed to the church at a time of hostility toward the Christian faith. Believers faced opposition from their families, their friends, and society. It wasn't popular to be a Christian. But Peter warned of the importance of sharing the faith and explained how to do it. In 1 Peter 3:15, he said, "In your hearts, honor Christ the Lord as holy, always being prepared to make a defense to anyone who asks you for a reason for the hope that is in you. Yet do it with gentleness and respect." Now, he starts with a call to treat Jesus with the reverence that he deserves. Because when following Jesus doesn't win you any points with your friends, it's easy to pretend like you don't know him. If we honor Christ, we should prepare to explain why we do. He uses that phrase, make a defense, in order to encourage us to think about what we say and how we say it. When we talk about our faith, we become like witnesses in a courtroom trial. And our words invite people to come to their own verdict about Jesus. In that sense, our words about Jesus are even more important than an online review or a personal testimonial, because the stakes are so much higher. Once we've prepared to share our faith with others, Peter wants us to make sure that we do it with gentleness and respect. Nobody listens to a person who's arrogant or belligerent when they talk about their faith. So, how do you leave Jesus a review? What can you do to prepare to tell someone about why you believe if you sense that there may be an interest? Let me suggest 3 things. First, start with before. Share honestly about what your life was like before you trusted in Jesus. Give enough background for people to understand who you were, but also talk about what was missing. What did you believe and what wasn't working for you? Was there fear, guilt, emptiness, or longing? We were created for relationship with God. And so when that's broken, we experience needs that often drive us to Christ. Next, move to during. Before we believe in Jesus, there are usually breadcrumbs that point us toward him. There may be obstacles that are removed or an interest that's awakened. Often there are people or conversations that were critical in us coming to hear the gospel. Here, it's crucial to briefly explain the gospel and how you responded to it. I heard someone share their testimony recently and they said, "I finally realized that the message of the Bible wasn't about how God rewards sinners, but about how he forgives sinners." I heard someone share their testimony recently and they said, "I finally realized that the message of the Bible wasn't about how God rewards saints, but how he forgives sinners." In one line, they had managed to summarize the good news. Finally, talk about after. Once you've shared how you came to faith, it's important to talk about the difference Jesus has made in your life. There's no place for bragging, but we should express what Jesus has done. Be specific about what's changed in your hope or your confidence or your peace or satisfaction with life. No one eats at a restaurant just because a friend has told them what's on the menu. We want to know what the meal tasted like. When we talk about what Jesus has done for us, we give others a window into what's so great about the Christian faith. So be prepared to give the reason for your hope and look for opportunities to leave reviews for Jesus. If we don't speak up, no one will know how many satisfied customers there really are. Now that's all for this time. If today's video has helped you get out of neutral, share it with your friends and subscribe to join us on the journey.